Welcome back, Slapdicks. This is Around the Lunch Table, episode
22.
Is it 22?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I thought.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Jamona.
That was my best Michael Jackson.
Because from South Park. That's from South.
Jamona.
First and foremost, we wanted to thank our sponsor, Aperture Oceans, bringing films and ads to life. Shout out to our boy Jordan.
AOP, op. Wow.
All that good stuff. We've already said it a couple times in the show. If you don't know by now, then you're fucking behind.
You're behind.
So I'm not really going to explain it all again, but that's our sponsor.
Yeah.
And that's our first sponsor.
First sponsor. Second sponsor. So we did a little thing. So
Well, not actually our sponsor. We probably get a legal trouble for saying that.
Yeah. Not our sponsor.
But they did.
They made it very clear they're not our sponsor.
Well, because.
I'll explain.
But yeah.
So for those who have watched, we have been slowly showing our nicotine addiction, our Zyn pyramid there. If you'll notice, we got two little nice pieces of paper up top. Those are 2 coupons.
For $1.
Yeah.
Like the can's $1.
I like how they won't even give them for free. They're like, no.
Well, you can't because that means someone go in there. And...
So we reached out to Zyn. I was just surprised that
they answered back. Yeah.
They answered back in really good time.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it was very, very fast.
I mean, to think about, okay, they're not expanding. They don't have all this shit to do. They're just like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we reached out to Zyn.
Where are they based out of?
I actually believe
Kentucky or something?
They started in Europe because apparently...
Because their Instagram, it's only Zyn Europe. That's all it says.
Zyn in Europe is actually wet. Did you know that? It's not dry. They cannot legally sell the wet stuff here. Go on Reddit and the Zyn in Europe, you can actually try to buy it and it's like wet or whatever. Very strange.
Like kind of how like the chew pouches are all moist.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, moist. That's a good. I like how all these people hate the word moist. Like ew. It's like shut up. I'm not gonna read the whole letter. Basically, they respectfully declined, but they actually seemed somewhat interested. They just said that because our
and they mailed you back. I mean, and sent us cans for $1. So
yeah. I was hoping for like a T-shirt or like a hat or something, but I'll take this. They basically said that because our podcast isn't strictly 21 and over, they can't market to like a younger crowd. I don't even know how we'd make our podcast 21 and over. Basically, it was just a big fat no. But they sent us stuff, so pretty cool. But yeah, so I mean, in this crazy world with everything going on,
shout out Zyn though. We'll follow you. We'll follow you to the ends of the earth, grandma the whole way.
Yeah, we'll sit in our prison here of homes during quarantine, and I'll chew a can a day. Be great. Speaking of prisons, I saw this on Twitter the other day. So let's say you commit a bad crime. Now, of course, you never would. Of course,
I might. Who knows?
Yeah, I've seen a little evilness in your eyes sometimes. I've noticed these things. One, if I went to prison, I'd just be fucked.
Well,
I think
everyone who goes to prison gets fucked.
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
And you get beat up and fucked. That's pretty much how it goes.
How long do you think you'd last in prison?
Like, okay, would I last without dying? Would I last without like
getting fucked?
Probably a day. Have you seen this ass I'm walking around with?
You do have cake.
I would walk in, and before I'd even put my blanket on the fucking bunk bed, I'd get bent over. The prison is not a place for me.
No, it's not. It's not.
If you're in any way a decent looking dude, you're the first one. But I'm saying you also are gonna get your ass beat too. That's just how it goes. But
it's very strange.
I would not last long. I'd mentally lose my shit within like 2 weeks. Yeah,
I feel like it is strange that like, they're not gay, but
No, yeah, I know. It's just that's just
because I'm perfectly fine just jacking off. Like
they're not obviously
in the corner, just like close the blinds. There's no blinds in prison.
It's weird because I'm saying, but I'm like I would never think of that. But like these dudes have been in there for 15 years. That's I don't. Maybe their minds just fucking goes.
Come here, boy.
I guess that's how it goes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be down for that. I remember. So, sum it up real quick.
I tried to convince them all I had AIDS or something, so they wouldn't touch me. I don't know.
They probably all have AIDS too. They're like, I got it too.
Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah, they're like, you're about to get a different strain, boy.
There's no difference there. So
yeah,
that was my exit strategy.
Yeah, I went to Something real quick. I went to I played baseball against the inmates at San Quentin prison, and I'm not gonna go into that whole story. It was pretty cool experience. But so there was this girl that was with us, okay, and I could tell that it was one of those
You told us the story. You were at a jail, and you think there's a girl inmate amongst all the dude inmates.
No, that's another story. No, there was a girl with us, our team, a real woman.
Oh,
yes.
From where?
Well, so her husband was on the team, and I don't think she lets him out of the house alone. So she was like, I'm edgy. I'm cool.
That's next level. Like, hey, I want to make sure. Hey, honey, I'm going to a prison with all men
no women
to play baseball, but you're still going to come and watch me make sure I'm being good.
Yeah. Which was kind of crazy because, like, she went in the prison with us.
That's not supposed to be allowed, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, she did it. She got an award.
A visitor.
She got a fucking award.
For what?
I was like, I'm out here striking out my ass off, fucking actually, doing shit. And she got one of the game balls for being the first girl to play. It's like, and then of course every guy was just like, wouldn't stop looking at her because it's the first ass they've seen in fucking female shaved ass they've seen in like fucking.
Well, she wasn't naked.
No, that was stupid. What the fuck? Dude, can you imagine?
It's like parading a fucking prime rib in front of a bunch of lions at the zoo. We're not gonna do that.
I know. Can you imagine? She just like takes off her shirt, starts streaking.
There would be a riot.
Yeah, it'd be bad. But going into that, so me and my cousin are sitting there outside the prison. We're like waiting for everybody, and the guy who lets us in, like this guard, you could tell he'd been there a while. Like, he
knows how things work.
Yeah. So mind you, there's this girl with us. Okay, when I'm telling the story, so there's this girl and her weird kind of husband. And so he's like, yeah, these inmates are cool. Some of them are hell of ball players. But see, in the prison system, if you control the drugs, you control the sex. And they're all having sex. And he's just going into it. And I'm like, and there's this girl there, and we're just like, oh my God. Because like we actually like kind of got to know some of these dudes. And then
stand-up guys.
Yeah. And then where Z was going with the one. So I was in center field.
Oh, okay? Yeah, that's funny.
And so, you're in the middle of the game. You're not really thinking, right? You're just like, it's like, oh, I guess this is a co-ed jail. I mean, I don't know. I was just like, oh, there's girls here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how. What is your mind? It's a prison of dude. They're completely separate. They wouldn't put them in the same spot. But
I'm saying it was one of those little thoughts that I didn't think about it more than a second. It's like, oh, there's girls here.
I'm just saying I see a girl. That's the first thing I'm thinking of. It's a fucking dude.
Well, it was from a distance. So then we're the third day. We did like a kickball thing. Like there's 2 team captains, and then they pick people. So like the players from each team were intermixed.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting down next to this prisoner who's like an ex-MLB guy. This dude, by the way, we got our asses kicked. This dude threw like, this is all these guys do. And so said woman comes up.
Alleged woman.
And she's like the whole, like, not even bad at doing like a fake voice. Like the hey, baby kind of thing. And I'm like, oh. And he's like, hey, not now. And then it's like, like, dude, and she had like this fake like bob haircut. And oh, God, it was bad. But I feel like that would be one of us when we got into prison. We just have to fake.
But honestly, at a certain point, it's like you got to fake to get protected. You know what I'm saying?
What's weird is that we just let that happen. It's just like prison is just known for people get raped and people get killed.
That's what prison. Well, they're not exactly good people that go there. Let's just be honest.
Well, they all claim they're innocent. So
no shit. Did you ever see that? This was a few years after O.J. Simpson was cleared, which his lawyer, what a fucking guy, got him out of that somehow. But anyways, and he was on. There's a video I have it saved. I'll show you after. But I'm saying it's O.J. Simpson's with this newscaster lady, and the newscaster sitting in the interview, and like they're showing the video of her and O.J. walking. She's asking him questions. They're walking around town and stuff. And the lady's sitting in the studio. She's like, and O.J. at the end of the interview said he had a surprise for me, and I was surprised. I guess this was his way of a joke. Here it is. And he knocks on her. I swear this is an actual video. I was fucking crying. OJ, she opens the door. He has a plastic knife. He goes, and he just smiles at the camera. Goes, he just looks at the camera, and I was fucking crying. I got it now. I have to show you. I'm saying it's so fucking funny, man. Like
that did not happen.
Yes, it did. I literally, I'm not kidding. I was watching it today because I had heard about this, but I never really even until I saw the video happen on Instagram. Like it's been it's been a thing for a while. I just completely.
Well, OJ's been a thing for a while.
Oh yeah, no shit.
While you're finding that, so the thing is with OJ, it's funny that like everyone can know someone did something, but if they have enough money,
proven guilty though, you know.
But if they have enough money, they can just get out of it. Like, God, it must be nice to be rich.
I mean, that's true. Look at fucking Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Ooh, there's
That's a story for another time.
Yeah, which could be coming soon to a theater near
Yes,
you.
very much so.
I can actually plug that right now. We are, hasn't happened yet, but we are in the works, in the making of having our first non-comedy episode, a conspiracy podcast with 2 conspiracy experts who shall remain nameless, like the pup in Step Brothers.
Okay, you gotta watch this. Hold on, I gotta disconnect Bluetooth. I just realized.
Doesn't that hurt? Doesn't that hurt your feelings? No. After we finished filming, OJ said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke. And this is it.
He actually did that. And then the camera looks, he's like,
Dude, he's just flexing the fact that he just beat the fucking system.
that he stabbed her.
That takes a lot.
Dude, that dude.
I mean, there is obviously killing someone in any way is horrible, but there's a difference between
obviously we don't know for sure, but that's the thing.
We don't
The
know,
court couldn't
but-
prove certainty that he did.
wasn't it like a glove or something like.
No, that was the infamous thing he was trying on. First of all, I know it's back. I know it's back in like what was it? The 80s? Was it the 80s?
The 90s. I thought.
90s, late 80s. I don't know. But I'm saying, and this is how we're gonna just try on this glove. If it fits, he's guilty.
If it fits, it ships.
Okay. First of all,
if it fits, he ships.
First of all, gloves can fit anybody of all sizes. Like I'm saying,
one size fits most.
It can be too big and it still can fit on your hand.
Dude, before the fucking thing, he's just like doing those hand things, trying to get his hands as big as possible. That's so, dude. It's so funny because, like, you know, in the Wild West, you just got like a wanted sign.
That's
like,
crazy
horribly
too.
Sketched
that
out.
was like the dream of fucking bad dudes. Is back that you can go in a bar, get bad dude, shoot him in the head, and then walk and be fine.
Yeah, and OJ's trying on gloves. Can you imagine being that person that's like, hey, so we need like 6 different gloves. You need to try them all on, and then it's like, prepare the witnesses. It's a box of gloves. And I'd like to put the glove on the stand.
I don't understand that, but I mean, that's just funny as fuck though. Like he literally made a joke out of it, dude.
That's funny. Remember OJ's fucking truck was on Pawn Stars?
Yeah, the Bronco.
And he wanted like what, like $500,000?
His
bucks for
ex-manager wanted like 100-something thousand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, but it makes sense.
But who wants that? Who's like, dude, I want that Bronco that
the
OJ.
same people who like want to buy Babe Ruth's bat or something, you know, for an insane amount of money.
OJ's not exactly a icon anymore.
You could be an icon in a bad way.
I guess so.
Al Capone's pistol.
Oh yeah, I mean Al Capone was Al Capone.
Exactly, but he wasn't a positive icon, but he was still an icon. An icon's an icon.
What era was that? Like the 40s and 50s,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Dude, do you think we would have been like mobsters?
Yeah, I would have died. I would have died though, 100%.
Was that still around, the racist thing?
Yes.
Yeah, they had like different bathrooms and shit.
Yes, that was the thing.
Well, what's weird is
Civil
that,
rights movement was like the 60s.
that's nuts. Like that's not that long ago.
Yeah. Like
what the fuck?
Dude, that's like 50-something, 60 years, dude.
Dude, in the 60s is when my dad was born. Like,
yeah. That explains why a lot of old people are racist.
Yeah, that is true. They say a lot of interesting things.
You know what's funny? Okay. She's not, but a little bit. Like my aunt, my great aunt. She's really old.
She said some questionable
Like she said some questionable things. Like I think one time I walked into her house, and I mean, okay, mind you, she's really old, but I'm saying, and
it was the times. It was the
but
times.
it was obviously. But she walks in. It's like she's talking about like all these like Latin American and black commentators and on news and stuff. I'm like, do you not see me? I'm like, hello? I'm like, my dad is married to. I'm like, hello?
You can't see the forest through the trees.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Did you hear that? Did you see? So, like, you know, we have all these illegal immigrants coming in. The cartel is now sitting on the Mexican side of the border and is charging people to get through to try to sneak into America.
Opportunists.
It's God, when opportunity knocks, you better open that door wide open.
They do.
Yeah.
That's actually, okay, it's fucked up, but.
Kind of smart.
Because they realize people are going to get in regardless. Let's fucking make it a way they guaranteed can, but they just have to pay.
Did you ever see that thing where, like, they were in a fucking submarine and the Marines come on top. And
Yeah,
open it.
yeah, and they had.
Dude, that's so like imagine
They
like
made
having,
their own fucking submarines,
I believe they bought them from like Russia, like old World War II Russian subs or whatever.
and they modified it to carry like
Yeah.
coke and shit.
It's like, and where would you get that? It's like, hey, they're having an auction down there. They're selling some subs.
Like, like it's smart, but I'm saying, imagine being the poor saps that have to drive that thing across. You get caught. It's like, I don't know where we're gonna go, but
dude, that is like getting into like, it would be like for us like a garbage or something you've never driven before, and then just like I guess I'll
But I'm
figure
saying
this
that
out.
it used to work because of the fact, well, you know, back everyone knows back in like the 80s, you know, the 80s, 90s, like most shit didn't even get caught because of the technology and shit. We weren't patrolling all that shit.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they have like oh, there's a submarine out here.
Well, there was a recent video. It was like recently.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's why they all get caught now. But back then it was probably fine. But now it's like,
Can you imagine? Because like obviously these guys don't have like fucking submarine training. Like, can you imagine being that guy you work your way through the cartel? It's like, hey, I'm so coked out of my fucking mind. I'm gonna hop in this sub and I'm gonna fucking go.
they probably are because those are it's the only way they're hopping in that thing in this day and
I
age.
know.
When you are lucky as fuck if you don't just get shot down right there.
Imagine just.
That's what I'm saying, because like if it's some in foreign waters, they see something, they're gonna fucking shoot it if they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
That
lucky.
better be a bag you're getting, man.
Bags in their nose. They're just. You imagine the dude in the driver's seat.
Can you imagine the little radar ping? Boom. Boom. They're like, dude, they got like the machine gun to see a whale. Just shredding the thing. They still got missiles in it. They actually fire one off. And
No,
they'll
next
be
thing
all
you know,
just
next
playing
thing they know,
Kim
they're gonna.
Jong-un.
Next thing you know, these fucking cartels are gonna be sailing over in the fucking Black Pearl cannons and shit. Hot stop inside.
The Black Pearl. Oh my god.
Jose, the colors.
They have the American flag going, and then when the Marines get too close, they change the little pirate flag.
Now that's an era
Yeah.
would kind of been cool. Like obviously it's fucking terrifying because they're in a wooden fucking ship in the ocean, but
How did they make it not rot? They didn't. I've always wondered that. Like they didn't have like primer and sealant. And
I mean, maybe not like we have now, but I'm saying they used things for that. You know what I mean?
barnacles or something.
And they burned parts of it, like the surface to like solidify it. So I don't know.
No, it's so funny. So like the United States is, or we weren't the United States. The fucking people leave England or whatever, and it's like we're gonna get you. Just give us 18 weeks to fucking hop on these big ass boats and wigs.
Hey, we're gonna go see our old aunt. We don't know if she's alive.
Yeah.
We'll take 3 months to get there. But interesting fact, I've told you this before. Louis V actually was known, especially in the Victorian, not Victorian. What the fuck am I talking about? And like pretty olden times, like 50s, whatever, for luggage. That was their thing. They have they sold
Suitcases,
like
and briefcases,
like wardrobes that you could take or whatever. But on Pawn Stars, they actually had like this big. It was kind of like a portable wardrobe, but it was really big, and it sold for like $5,000 or something because it's like really expensive. But yeah, it has like the same insignia and shit. It was kind of crazy.
Damn, that's nuts.
Like on the Titanic, they'd take like Louis V shit, like, flexing on them.
I like how. So we're like, dude, we need to build like the biggest boat ever, and then we build the biggest boat, and we don't see a fucking iceberg.
We build the biggest boat, and we hit
But
the
it has-
biggest iceberg.
It has no glass though, so we can't see. It's like, dude, I saw this thing. It was a fucking 7-Eleven, and it had TV screens on it, so you could see what was inside. And someone commented, "It's like, wow, we've gotten to the point where we can not have glass and we can see through things."
Yeah,
It's like,
it's a 7-Eleven.
and it had like animated, like, you know, Coke, Pepsi, and shit. And it's just like with glass.
You want to know something funny? Speaking of 7-Eleven, I went into 7-Eleven 2 days ago, and not saying if it makes you happy, makes you happy. I'm saying this
makes me happy,
this
it makes me
trans guy
Mm-hmm.
was just tweaking dick, obviously. And he walks in, and I was literally just trying to buy a Gatorade. I'm buying a Gatorade. I'm in line. He's like, "Do you guys have any glass bottles of Coca-Cola?" And there's like, I'm like,
Was he Australian?
I don't know what the fuck it was. He's like, glass bottles. I'm like, we have Coca-Cola, yeah. He's like, in glass bottles? Like,
Well, everything tastes better in a glass bottle.
I mean, yeah, but what the fuck? This is that we don't.
Yeah.
It's like
This
the
isn't fucking
60s.
Trader Joe's.
Like, what the fuck? And he wouldn't leave because they didn't have glass bottles
the
of
fuck?
Coca-Cola. I'm like, if you want Coca-Cola, it's right there.
Yeah, it's not like you can't go into a 7-Eleven expecting like a fucking, a nice ass.
I mean, they're nice now. I saw McDonald's with a fucking fountain in it.
Dude, McDonald's is like dripping. Like they got glass fucking like walls and
You know
shit.
the McDonald's I remember? You walk in, the
Smells
place
like
just
shit.
Yeah, it just looks like a grease
There's
pen.
a turd in the
You know,
tube.
you go to the play place and kids are sliding cheeseburgers down the slide. That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I just remember turds everywhere. There's some swastikas drawn inside. I mean, those were the times. Those were the times.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Did you ever like go into a place like you're at that age where it's like you're not sure if you should, but you really wanted to?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, you're like 8 or something. You're like, God, I want to go to the play place, but everyone here is like 6, and it's like, ugh, probably.
Like I'm a little old for that now.
But I'm not too old, so it's like.
But the thing was, I just remember going in. There was only a handful of times in my entire life I'm like, yeah, I really want to go, and I was traumatized because this little girl was
Slapped you.
no. She took
I had my first kiss in the play
took
place.
a shit ton of food up there, and she was sliding cheeseburgers down the slide. I wasn't kidding when I said that. And I was like 7, 6.
Why would that traumatize you? Cheeseburgers going down the slide.
It smelt. I was scared, and I was at the bottom, and there's a bunch of kids stacked up because one get out of the way. And I look up, and this evil, demonic bitch, and she's sliding cheeseburgers as
like
I'm
ketchup and shit going over-
I'm stuck on the top, and she's just sliding all these. I'm like, where are you getting all these patties?
I know.
Is the kitchen running you up patties? What's going on? And she's sliding all these patties, and I'm not kidding you. After that day, I never once entered a play place.
Yeah, I never did. I think once you hit puberty, you kind of go. When did you hit puberty? Like when did you know? Like it was like, yeah, this is happening. Like
I don't think you really, even when you're in it, you don't really. Yeah, this is puberty.
looking back though, I remember.
But when things like something's going on here,
yeah,
I would say like, let's say like 13.
yeah, I remember
13, like about to turn 14, like right before my freshman year of high school. Maybe it really became relevant then. But like 13, when I was like, okay, something's happening here. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I remember when like girls were just girls, and it was like, oh, like I feel funny,
Like yeah, but you weren't gonna do anything about it.
No.
But you're like.
I didn't know what to do.
You're like, there's a weird energy that
Yeah.
I'm feeling. It used to be like, ew, girls. And I was like,
it's like I want.
it's like I want you close, but I don't know what I would
I
do.
know I want to hug you.
Yeah.
for a very long
I
period.
want
of time.
you close to me, but I don't know what I would do. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I'm actually not going to say that.
Like, come on.
Well, no, it was
Ooh, story time.
story time. So, like, what was the first time you ever fucking like jacked off? Like, did you know what?
Jesus Christ. You just went right into it.
Yeah. Did you know what you were doing?
No.
I didn't either.
I had no idea.
I had no one ever told me.
No, because, well, think of it from a parent's point of view. How do you sit down and tell your 12-year-old, hey, at one point in the next year, you're going to start, you know what I mean? You don't really know.
No one ever tells you.
You
but
kind of
it's-
wait for it to come up.
It's so weird that everyone figures it out,
Yeah.
though.
It is
We
weird.
all figured it out.
We all figured it out.
And it was like, this feels okay. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm going to pee. And
Yeah.
that's what probably you thought too. And it
Yeah.
was like, what is happening?
Yeah. I remember first time I was like, oh, this feels good, but I would stop because I'm like, something's going to happen. I'm not
Exactly.
sure what it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I'm not, I'm not sticking around to watch.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, I got bolder, and then finally
So you were edging for a whole year.
Yeah. I was towing the line for a
Yeah.
long time. And then finally I'm like, you know what? Today's the day. I'm going in. I'm like, oh. And I swear, I'm like, I need to call 911.
Oh, no. You don't know
Something's
what
up.
happened.
Something's up. Something's going on.
Because you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just think it is hilarious because, when dudes are talking, sometimes it's,
How do we get on this fucking topic?
I don't know.
When's the
But,
first time you jacked off?
no.
Jesus.
But it's funny because like every dude does figure it out. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's something not
Well, girls figured it out too.
it can't be taught. There's always been a bad stigma about girls doing it, but I'm glad it's not bad anymore. Yeah. Well, no, because like I don't know, for some reason like guys like
It's more of a thing with dudes because I feel like they do it more anyways, but or at least when they're younger, at least
or we talk about it more. I feel like girls probably do it a lot. We don't know.
they do. But I'm saying at a younger point, I feel like definitely the dudes do that first.
Yeah.
100%.
Remember in like 7th and 8th grade or whatever, it was like that's all you talked about, and it was just like
Oh yeah, we would have every lunchtime.
yeah.
Yeah, at
So
lunch,
weird.
At lunch every time, Brandon had some story for us. Brandon had a wet dream story about it for us,
it's-
and we all ate it up.
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'd sit down with our paper bags, or Friday's pizza day.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got pizza. I got my milk card. It's filled up. I'm like, oh, I'm getting 3 milks today. I get 3 chocolate milks. Just in there. Brandon, what do you got, man? What do you got? And everyone would go around telling all these fucking.
I know, it's so weird because
Oh.
it's like, but what's funny is like every guy goes through that. It's
Yeah, it's crazy, but those are some fun lunches though.
yeah, I do miss that around the lunch table.
Yeah, that's where it actually all started. For those who don't know,
Yeah,
was 7th grade.
yeah. I just remember like when we would play football and like I sucked, so I didn't play, and I was always just like on the sideline, and it was like that's all we talked about. Like
Yeah, that's what it
middle
is.
school.
You know?
Yeah, it's all that's on your mind, you know. Yeah, I remember just
It's kind of like the first. Yeah, I'm saying, but like you were never gonna do anything about it. But I think for me, okay, in my head, like I'm saying, I think this could be attributed to a lot of people, even though some may disagree. I still think this is a fact. In your mind, that first time you like kiss a girl, like in your mind sticks out more than the first time you had sex. I'm saying at the time what you felt. You know what I mean?
Yes.
How like you're walking on fucking clouds. Like the sex thing, like you knew it was coming. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm finally gonna. The kissing thing, you had no idea what it was gonna. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You had no experience or no.
Dude, I remember the
sense
first
of reference
time-
because I'm saying. When you first time you have sex, you've kissed, you've maybe done other things.
You
Already,
don't
so you're
just
kinda-
walk
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
walk
Yeah.
before you can run.
Yeah, obviously, some if you had that, good for you. And I took my hat.
Yeah.
But I'm saying most people have a kiss first and then
And then,
work way up. But I'm
you
saying the
know.
kiss though, I was on cloud 9. I walked a little
Oh,
taller that
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I did. I really
Dude,
did.
I remember the first time I held hands. Bro.
Yeah, that too.
Dude, I swear it was like an out of body experience. I'm like looking down at myself. I'm just like,
I couldn't
because
sleep.
you are in the
I
clouds.
couldn't sleep that night. I'm like, I
My
did it.
heart's just like fucking racing. But then like when the guy, because
In my mind, I had made it. I had succeeded in life.
oh yeah, it was like I could die today,
yeah,
happy.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was during chapel, and so like everyone saw, and
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like, oh my god, and so then like all the guys are asking me about it later, and then like I try to like play. I was like, yeah, I was like, I've actually held hands a few times.
Yeah,
It's not my
held
first
hands
time
with Becca
holding-
for like 8 minutes one time.
yeah,
But isn't that crazy? Like back then, like that was like the most important thing. Like that was the biggest thing.
that was huge.
Like-
I remember you getting in trouble a lot for that in chapel because you
When?
and someone who would be nameless, you and her always did, and you guys were like dicks about it, and we just do it in front, and then Mr. Fennell would
Oh, or
slowly
Miss
walk
Beeler.
over.
Miss Beeler caught us a few times.
Yeah, and then he'd be like,
We would always walk through the gym because the gym had the lights off. So we'd hold hands for our 45 seconds.
Dude, remember?
And then we'd come out of the door, and then Miss Beeler's like, ah.
Yeah, I remember like couples would like, because there's that big fucking
Yeah, the curtain, yeah,
the
yeah.
curtain. So the couples would walk in, and they'd hold hands for 20 seconds, and then at the end, then they'd let go, and then they'd.
And everyone would be back like, oh. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
I did
stupid.
get caught quite a few times.
Yeah.
But I don't think we cared after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's funny because like Miss Beeler was just jealous.
Yeah, because she was single, 50,
Yeah,
nothing but
A
her
lot of
goats.
cats and goats.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. God, she was a mean teacher. She loved girls. She hated guys.
The thing was with her, I mean, if I'm looking at every class I took, I would say I actually remember quite a few things from her class. Like the reason I know the difference between similes and metaphors and all that was because of her class.
Yeah, she was the one that made us memorize Romeo and Juliet, and I still remember that to this day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So in
It's
retrospect-
got me out of a lot of sticky situations.
Okay, no, it hasn't.
No, of course not.
But I'm just
None
saying.
of that shit, dude. Yeah.
Literature, I don't know.
Yeah, literature finds its ways. Yeah, that is funny. Like I remember the first time. It's so funny being so innocent, not knowing what you're doing. Because the first time when I had my first kiss, I was wearing boxers and basketball shorts.
Yeah, it was your first mistake.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
Was this the same? Oh, this isn't the same story, but fuck, what story was it?
I don't know.
What story is it? And it was the funniest thing. You kissed a girl and you said something. You were in the pool. Wait, what was
God.
the line? You gotta tell that story. You gotta tell that story. You gotta tell
I
it.
thought I told this on the podcast.
You might have, but I'm saying you gotta tell it
Okay,
again. You gotta tell it again. It's too good.
Okay, so no, I did tell the story. Yeah.
What a
But I'll-
cringy ass. Just the line. Give us the summary in the line.
It
Because I forgot
was-
what line. I forgot what the line was.
I panicked. Okay.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I
okay.
know, but you gotta tell.
So this guy is.
It
Like
was a
hanging out-
dude.
No, this
No.
dude, my friend, was hanging out with this girl, and she had a friend. The friend was pretty hot, And I show up, chains on, YMCMB hat, just freshly dripped. And
Shit, Minute Maid orange juice, baby.
shit, baby. No pulp coming from this guy. Damn. And so I show up, and so like we're in the pool.
Thinking
and,
you're just the shit.
well, dude, she was eating it up, and it was just going great.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, there was like no awkwardness.
Give us the line. Stop stalling.
Okay, yeah. So we're in the pool, and then they come in the pool, so we go to the hot tub, and they go in the hot tub. So then we go back to the pool, and finally they stay in the hot tub, so we're alone. Like, all right, cool. So we're getting to that point of the pool where you're kind of like with your toes trying to
Treading water.
Yeah, trying to like stay up. And so I put like my arms around her, and we like kiss for a little bit.
In the deep end?
Yeah, and I'm like trying to like stay up.
Yeah,
you know? like
You're like, kiss, 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 kiss,
yeah,
kiss.
yeah. And so like, you know, a little make out thing, whatever. And then so we stop, and like, you know, like
Wait, what did you say? I forgot.
and so I was like, you know, like the body's like 90% water. Oh my god.
That's probably the best pickup line I've ever heard.
I don't think she heard it because she was like, "What?" I was like,
hope not,
"I was like,
but
nothing."
Dude, that is so fucking funny.
And I'm pretty sure I got the fact wrong too. It's like 70
I don't.
or
It is,
something.
but it is a majority. But the
Yeah.
fact that you said that is
Well, like,
fucking hilarious.
Because like you back away and then you're like, "Okay, what do I talk about?" It's
no,
like-
you're
it's
just,
like,
I
was
got to
like-
throw something out.
I was like, water, boobs, water's this, yeah. But yeah.
I could picture too, like you look at her like, did you know that our bodies are 75% water?
So fucking stupid, dude. I was like 16, but she did call me back, so I didn't destroy it.
Nice. She probably didn't hear the line then.
No, because she was like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing."
Like you yourself, you're like, I knew that was cringy.
Oh, it was bad. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
"Why
yeah.
did I let that come out of my mouth?"
Dude, that's so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
But yeah, no, the thing with the basketball shorts, it was like I sat down and like it was one of those things you're on like Kick Messenger and you guys talked about kissing.
Rest in peace, Kick.
Yeah, and so like we knew it was gonna happen, but we didn't know who was because I rode my bike to her house, and
Real OGs did that. I've done that. I did that a few times.
yeah, and so and then I'm like sitting there, and I mean I'm at full send because like my heart's just going.
Yeah, like you just did a fucking line of coke or something.
Yeah, but not realizing like you know I got a fucking tent.
Yeah.
So it's probably really weird for her. But I remember kissing her and just being like, "Bye," and then I just left.
You're just like, wow, that was awesome.
And then I rode back home. I'm just like,
You're like,
just rode
that
on
was
my bike.
fucking sick.
I rung that bell on my bike a few more times that day. It's got the basket up front.
You were driving in the lanes. That's how confident you were. Like,
Dude,
deep in your fucking horn.
I took the helmet off and hung it on the handlebar.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
You
dangerous
should have had it
today.
on the back on your pegs, dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
What?
When people would like, it was the cool thing to like have people ride like your bike pegs. Not all bikes had them, but I'm saying like right. I don't know.
It
why.
was like the middle school version of like a biker and the girl's like holding his because the girl has to like hold your
Yeah,
wrist a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. But that just looks way
Yeah.
dumber. But
And then you have to pedal twice as hard. You're tired in like 6 pedals, and you're like,
yeah,
oh
and
my
you're like, God, I have to keep going though because I can't just
Yeah.
fucking stop.
Yeah, that's what was your first kiss thing? I feel like we've talked about this. On the
We have
podcast,
talked about
but
this.
I don't care. I already did mine.
Mine wasn't.
Oh yeah,
anything-
you
it
said
was-
she fucking like bit your fucking lip off.
No, that was not.
Yeah.
You don't listen. That
I
was
do
not
listen.
my first kiss. But I did have a girl that it actually episode like 3 or 2.
I think we talked about this.
or something like that. Yeah, there's one bitch bit my damn lip off.
And
just
it's
about.
not the scars on the outside; it's the scars
was-
on the
she
inside that
scrub-
never heal.
And like I didn't again because I was like because it was
I don't want
twice in a
this.
row. It was twice in a row.
Yeah.
Draw blood.
Yeah, at that time, you're not into the
Just
pain
crunching
thing.
on my
I'm not
lip.
into the pain thing now.
Yeah. I'm not even in. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I will be.
Never.
No.
It's like, yeah, I want you to put on stilettos and fucking step on my balls.
Yeah, I want you to fucking
Yeah.
slap me with a spatula.
Yeah.
Like why?
How do you find out you're into that?
I feel like that happens by like mistake or so like it's like the other person is really kinky and maybe you're just not there and they just pull something out of their repertoire
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I guess I'm into this too.
Yeah. Or like,
But either way,
or like,
I'm a simple guy. I'm not, you know.
yeah, you know,
know,
the birds and the bees.
He made the birds and the bees
bees
and all these trees.
Yeah, the I think it's like the golden shower thing. Could never.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
It's like we gotta have a fucking
There's
tarp
people-
on the damn bed. Like, you got a fucking slip and slide
I
in
was
here.
about to say slip and slide. Oh,
Yeah.
Jacob Moore's calling me. Should we put him on air?
Yeah, put them on air.
All right, this is our friend Jacob Moore calling us. I 100% am going to bet, hey, do you want to play? He's going to ask me, what are you doing? Oh, nice. Want to play some Valorant?
All right, here we go.
Link that I sent in there.
Hello?
Hold on. Yo, what are you doing?
Just chilling with Jack.
Oh, so Jack doesn't want to answer me, and that's interesting to me.
Well,
My phone is currently unavailable, but it's okay.
well, we are actually doing a podcast right now.
And you're live on air.
You're live on air, so say hi.
Oh, hello.
I was...
Well, you know what? Let me say something.
Okay,
about
you
the
first. You
viewers.
first. You first.
Let me say something to the viewers. Put me on speaker.
You're on
Okay?
speaker.
It's Jacob's world. We're just
I made
living in it.
an observation
Okay.
that Isaiah is obviously a better friend than Jack.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Because
well,
guess what? It was like one ring, and you were there.
And guess what? Hey,
Jack.
I was there, and not only that, I was there watching the Hunger Games with you this week on the couch.
Dude, okay, hold on. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but listen, I watched it the other night, like 2 nights ago or whatever, the last one. So good, dude. I was on the edge of my seat the
Dude,
whole time.
when she sniped the bitch coin.
oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, dude, I forgot about that. It was so sick.
By the way, I just want to say for all the viewers out there, my phone is the one that's recording the
Okay,
podcast.
anyways, okay. Well,
No, Jack, I don't want to hear from you right now. Why don't you call me back later and you put together a proposal to apologize to me, and I'll read it over and we'll see what happens.
yeah, because I think me and Jacoby had a great weekend.
But we did. We definitely bonded. I think maybe, Jack feels a little left out, and that's why he's acting up, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's
That
okay.
could be it.
I understand my place.
Hey, no spotlight, and a lot of attitude.
Exactly. He needs a spotlight. That's why he's got his phone recording. All right. Well,
All right, I'll text you after we're done. All right, bye. Oh,
What
good
did
guy.
He want? Did he want to play Valorant? He didn't
I'm
say.
sure- That's where he was going. I'm sure.
done. Well, we're at 36 minutes. Fuck.
That's a good one there. I think there.
Yeah, I'm down to call it. Thank you for everyone for watching.
Thank
you. Yeah, again, we got merch. We got some new stuff coming out. We got a brand new website. Check out the website. Brand new stuff.
I put a bunch of merch there. Jack didn't put it on the store, but it's okay.
Currently,
I'm currently cleaning it out.
remember
Remember that video?
No.
When we first moved to Eugene, I sent my mom a video.
Oh yeah.
We are currently cleaning it out.
Remember when you would put that chair?
Do
on
the
your-
outro. I'm gonna find that.
Remember when you put your chair on your back and pretend you were like a stegosaurus?
It was a turtle, but close, I guess.
You were doing the Jurassic Park theme song. You're like,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying that one. I
Yeah.
guess could have been. I don't know.
Anyways, thank you for checking out Around the Lunch Table. Yeah, so I do want to plug. We are playing.
And yep, we are currently cleaning it out.
So stupid.
Dude, like,
You actually nailed that. Yeah, you did.
we are currently cleaning
Cleaning it out.
The hips and everything.
Yeah, so we do have we're planning something, a little conspiracy podcast thing. It's gonna be just like an exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah. Where are we at? It's exclusive. What are we drinking? It's exclusive. Who are we with? It's exclusive.
Yeah, this podcast episode.
It's exclusive.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so we do have that coming out. We do have some experts in the field, and they're such big experts that they actually need to be named, remain nameless, like the pup.
Not on cam. So the one. I mean, we don't know when this is gonna happen, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be video. That's just gonna be audio.
Yeah.
But I'm guaranteeing you this. We actually are pretty conspiracy nuts
Yes,
ourselves,
yes.
but this is obviously a comedy podcast, and we don't want to rant on for a fucking hour and a half about shit. But we have other people with us. Might do a side thing, just a conspiracy. You can check it out if you want. If you're
Yeah.
into that, then just
Then
wait for
just
the
listen to
next-
another
yeah.
episode.
Yeah,
There's
just listen to
22 other ones you can listen to.
and I'm sure by that time there'll be a few more. So
Yeah, so that is something we got coming out. Just to switch things up a little bit. So yeah, check us out.
was so bad.
Yeah, I know.
you look like a news guy pulling a fucking dad joke.
You ever see those news guys who like rap? And it's like, dude, you're 35. You're not gonna be the new Travis.
Remember that one dude when Roddy Rich came out with the box and the weatherman? Hey, when the rain's about to drop.
Better get your socks. It's about to get rainy.
It's gonna rain the whole dang day. It's gonna get rainy. I applaud his showmanship. though.
Yeah, I mean he's doing the best with what he's got. I'll give him that.
I think the best one I ever saw was that one newscaster that did the weather, because you know how it's like a green screen behind him, and there's nothing actually on there, and he wore like a skin suit all green, and then just a skeleton, so it looked like a skeleton with a funny head. He's like in the picture. For Halloween.
I
was the
applaud
best.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, bring a little comedy to work. It's great.
Yeah. Anyways, I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, new website, new merch coming out soon. We got the Conspiracy Podcast in the works coming out soon as well. It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, check it out. Z, where can they find you?
They can find me at Isaiah_Leslie on Instagram. Where can they find you? Is
You
the real
can find
question.
me at Jack_Spencer. You can find us both at Around the Lunch Table on Instagram. No thank you, ma'am. On Instagram, pretty much every other platform. And if you like to watch, we don't get that many views.
You promised me forever. Now I drive alone past your street. Sorry.
Yeah. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Thank you, my master.
Anakin was a pussy.
Dude, 2 seconds into killing his, and he's just like, my master. It's like, dude, don't you want to like think about this decision for a while? What guys will do?
I
do for
don't
pussy.
understand that Star Wars scene when he's like, shocking when the lightsabers bounce up at him. Don't let him kill me. You're shocking yourself.
I know.
You dumbass.
And it made your fucking face look like a ball sack. Like, what happened there? It was just like, oh, by the way, we need to make his face.
Well, he electrocuted himself. It's like, wow, he was really determined to turn Anakin.
Yeah. God, you got to applaud his showmanship.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you can check us both out, yada, yada, yada. AroundTheLunchTable.com. Check out the new website. Let us know what you think. Pretty cool. Spent some...
You should
really
buy a t-shirt. Sales are really heating up.
They are. Yeah, that'll pretty much do it. So...
So thank you everyone for watching. And see ya. Let's get rowdy up in here.